Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. It's the 4th of July weekend and I hope you're enjoying the summer. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. And there we go. It's nice to have summertime again. Okay, so I've got another new digital collection and I'll tell you how this came about. I used to, when I did scrapbooking years ago and I sold my things on eBay, I used to make a lot of Raggedy Ann and Andes. And I made them out of material, out of muslin and paper. And they sold very well, and yarn for real hair and like that. And I sold a lot of them. And then I used to make them for my mother as well for gifts because she loved them and she collected them. And the other day I was looking through about a year ago, not the other day. The other day I was looking at something else, which I will tell you. But about a year ago, I think it's actually 2 years ago, but it was my second video, whatever, YouTube video. I had found some of the Raggedy's that I had not done anything with in a drawer a year or so ago. And I decided, well, I'll make something with them. So I made an altered file folder. I was pretty new at making junk journal stuff. I'm going to put the video below because I can't explain it to you. But I just love making Raggedy's so much. I don't usually work with the color red. It's so bright. But I am a redhead, natural redhead, and so are all my children. So that kind of runs in our family. But what I thought was like, well, so I saw this video anyways that I did, my second video. I was going through my videos and trying to figure out when I started YouTube. And that was my second video. And I thought, you know, I love the Raggedy's so much. I wonder if I can modernize them, make them a little more contemporary, yet keep them old-fashioned. So that's what I attempted to do, and that's what I have come up with. And this is a folio that I will take you through. But first I'll show you my first instinct after I made these little doll graphics was to make bags with them, gift bags. And these will be for sale in my Etsy shop. And so that's what I did. And I have a video on how to make a paper bag, and I will link it below. And it's very simple. I do very simple. And I was actually going to go over it again to show you this and just make more bags and use these. But I decided I wanted to make something more with these girls because they just became so much fun for me. So here's the bags. Most of them I put handles on. This one I did not because I wanted to put it in a journal or something, but I'm going to sell it. And it's you can put a handle on it if you want. And here's another one. Here's some more. I think she is my favorite one. And I did put her on the folio. And in the collection, I believe there's 12 or 13. I'm still working on it. It will be done by the time you see this video, and it will be in my Etsy shop. But there's 12 or 13 of these girls. I wanted to give you a lot of choice, and they're going to come in 3 sizes. I did them at 2 by 2, pretty much. You know, some are a little longer, more than 2 by 2 because they might be a little longer. But they're all 2 inches wide and whatever long, a little over 2, a little under 2. And then I did them at 3 and something, whatever the length comes out to, but 3 inches wide and then 4 inches wide. Now this one is 5 inches wide because I did this big cover. But they don't come that wide, but you can make them. You can adjust the size, any size you need. You can make them very small, make them very large. And so these are this is the size of the 3 by 3. These are the average sizes. And then I have some in here I'll show you that are 4 by 4. So what I did is I put her on here with I layered some old doilies and I cut out some appliques And she has a cute little bunny that's happy to be with her, obviously. And I actually remembered to add a tie so that I can close this. And you open it up, and the first page is here. And I made this little cupboard, and I put a little doll in it, and I gave all the dishes hearts. And this is a lift up so that you can write here, and this is coffee dyed paper. So there's that. And then you open it again, and you've got 3. So you've got 3 panels, and this is a journal over here, and we'll go through it. And over here on this side, I added this raggedy angel, and it is in the graphics. It could be made into a tag, whatever you want it to be made into. And then I made it into a flip out with 2 pockets, and all of these girls and this teddy bear are included in the collection. I did give some different color hair just to break it up a little bit, but they're included in the collection, and they just go right in here. And this is the girl that's on the cover, and there's the coffee dyed paper there. You can make notes, or you can do whatever you want to do. And then over in the center panel, I made a pocket here, and I do have a little Raggedy Ann and Andy boy and girl. And then I made a little pocket up above, and I've added these dresses, and they are in the collection. I cut them out, and you can, I only have them in one size, but you can make them in any size that you want. And so then here are the tags. Here are some more girls. So they go right in here. This is probably going to be a quick video again. And then you close that up. You come over here, and here is the journal. I love to have things peeking out, and the paper is ripped. And I learned that from Lori Fusco when I first started junk journaling. I used to watch a lot of her videos, and I loved her way of just ripping, tearing, sewing, putting it all together. And I like to do that too. So I added This Will Come. This friendship is included in the collection. I have a quilted heart here that I did. And then over on this side is a pocket. And inside is a little girl. Another little girl. And she goes in here. And these shoes, I consider them Raggedy Ann shoes. And they will be in the collection. They are in the collection. Now I have to be careful with this one because I keep holding the teddy bear's arm and it's going to get folded. So you got to be careful of that. This is also in the collection. And then here's one of the dresses. I didn't do a lot of decorating because I didn't want to make it real big. And whoever buys this can decorate themselves. And then this is a bag like that little blue one that I showed you. In fact, it's the same size. I could have made this, but I already made it. It was blue, so it didn't go with the red. And I put a couple of tags of the little girls that are of different, dresses, but they have yarn hair. So I consider that a rag doll. Might not be Raggedy Annie, but in here she has her teddy bear. And then this is the last page. And over here I've made a big tag, a journaling card. And there's a tab there. And she just goes in this pocket, which I've decorated. And then these teddy bears are also in the collection. And all I did was round the corners. And then I matted them on I rounded the corners on the cardstock and added some trim and some buttons. And there they are. And I added this flower and coffee dyed lace because I just really liked it. I thought it went well. So it goes like that and like that. You can put these anywhere. Whoever purchases, you can put the tags anywhere you want. So there we go. There's that and that and that. I love this little teddy bear. It took me a long time to make this little guy. But I kept at it, and I finally got it the way I wanted it. And all of these tags, okay, folded over. And I just figured every little Raggedy Ann toy room should have a toy cupboard. And there's a button, and this is a lift up, as I said. And there is the front. So I hope you will check it out in my Etsy shop, and maybe you'll make your own collection. Maybe you'll make your own gift bags. Christmas is around the corner, and these make beautiful birthday presents. Beautiful because they're so unique. People go, oh my gosh, how did you do that? And all it is a piece of paper folded in half, glued together, cut, and then you decorate. Very, very easy to do and a lot of fun. Once I start on those, I have a hard time to stop. And I want to make sure you remember that July 9th, which is next week, I will be doing a drawing for this lace box of lace. It's a giveaway. I will be sending this out to someone. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of cool, beautiful lace in here. I'm sure whoever wins this won't be disappointed with some embroidery doily and cool stuff. Cool stuff. So if you're in my Facebook group, you already know what it's all about. If not, all you do is have to make a tag or whatever you want. And this week's prompts are red, white, and blue. Unless you use one of my digitals, then that will be an automatic entry. And you just let me know that you made it. And then I'll enter you. And you can enter as many times as you make something, you will be entered. So for everything you make, it will be an entry. And so July 9th, make sure to be here when I do the drawing to see who wins all this beautiful lace. Now I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I'll remember it after the camera's off if I did. Okay, well thank you for stopping by. And if you like this video, please give me a like. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. And if you don't belong to my Facebook group, I hope you will join. And my Etsy link is below in the description as well. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.